This is a raw video. This isn't polished. I know the quality isn't great. I know the audio is probably trash. Honestly, that's kind of the point. I've wanted to record this video for a while it feels real. Um, yeah, anyways, I'm thinking a lot about why people do the things they do, while some people, why some people obsess, why some people sit alone for hours trying to build something, why other people spend their entire lives telling themselves they'll start later. I was the kid. I was never the kid that felt chosen. Um, Not even by my parents. I wasn't popular. I wasn't ahead. I wasn't handed confidence or direction. And a lot of people grow up like that. A lot of people that are probably watching this video probably feel like that. On the outside, watching life happen to other people. And that feeling doesn't disappear. It turns into pressure. You either let that pressure rot into resentment or you turn it into urgency. I chose urgency. I chose to sit alone and learn, trading, making money, backtesting, building skills, testing ideas, losing, adjusting, not because it's guaranteed, but because doing nothing feels even fucking worse. People love to talk about risk. Like, what if you fail? What if you lose money? What if you waste time? Nobody talks about the real risk. Waking up years from now knowing you never committed to anything long enough to find out who you could have been. And at least if this doesn't work, I can live with it. At least I can say I gave something my all. At least I tried. You can laugh at me, you can doubt me, you can think this is stupid or pointless, but you don't get to say I stood still because time is going to pass either way. The years don't slow down and time only gets faster. And comfort won't protect you. This isn't about trading. This isn't about money. It's not about proving anything to anyone. It's about refusing to disappear quietly. I'm thinking a lot lately about people who don't end up doing anything with their lives. And I don't mean stupid people, I don't mean lazy people. I mean the people who felt something early on, but never did anything with it. The ones who didn't really fit in, the ones who were picked last, the ones who watched other people live louder, easier, happier lives with their parents. You grow up with that, and it sits on your chest. Most people learn how to numb it. They distract themselves, they joke about it, they cope, they tell themselves stories about being realistic. But some people can't turn it off. It turns into this quiet pressure, like a clock that you can't see but you can feel it. That's where I've been. I wasn't handed confidence, I wasn't handed anything. Everything I have, I've been able to create and make on my own. I didn't wake up knowing one day what I was supposed to do. I just knew I couldn't sit quiet or still. I started sitting alone, learning things, trading, trying to make money online, testing ideas that didn't work, back testing, and losing more than I wanted to admit. Not because I was sure, not because I was fearless, but because doing nothing felt fucking unbearable. People talk a lot about risk, about failing, about wasting time. Nobody really talks about the slow damage of inaction. The way years pass quietly, the way your standards drop without you even noticing, the way you wake up one day and realize you never chose anything, you just reacted. You let life go by. That scares me more than losing. I don't want a clean life. I don't want a safe story. I want to be able to look back and say, at least I gave something my all. At least I tried. If this doesn't work, even if I'm wrong, even if people laugh, I can live with that. What I can't live with is knowing that I stayed quiet just to be comfortable. People will always have opinions. They'll tell you you're unrealistic. They'll tell you you're doing too much. They're wasting energy. People will say anything no matter fucking what you do. Alright? So just do what you want to do. They don't hate risk, they hate exposure. Because once you try, there's no excuse left. I don't think people fail because they're incapable. I think they fail because they never commit long enough to find out. I think they fail because their self perception of themselves is what controls them. They stop right before the discomfort turns into momentum. And I don't want that to be my story. I know exactly where this goes. I don't have something dramatic planned. I don't know where I'm going. I just know I'd rather document a messy attempt than explain a lifetime of hesitation. This isn't about trading. It's not about money. It's not even about success. It's about refusing to stay complacent in society. It's about choosing effort over numbness, movement over waiting. Time is going to pass either way. And when I look back on this, whether it worked or it didn't work, I want to know that I gave something my all. I want to know that I didn't hide from my own potential because of what some dumb motherfuckers are going to think and say, you know, at least I tried.